Last we left off, we had just destroyed a Cyclops here. Made him pull his helmet off, and gave him the dire gouge to his weak spot, which is the solo eye. We're going to return to Grand Soren now and pick up that forgery, and I'm going to show you what to do with it, finally, to deliver this letter. So let's get to Grand Soren, shall we? Fairy stone away.
Tis a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere.
I have just
with the use
heard
of a magic item.
recently that Dragon's Dogma 2 is going to be released sometime before the end of 2024. I look forward to that greatly, as I had so much fun over the many hours playing this game. So let's get into this. Let's go to the Scrivener at the Black Cat and pick up the forgery that we had made. Now, why do we need to make the forgery? You're going to find out now. So first we make our way down to the Black Cat.
I wonder if there are rarities from abroad.
I heard that Dragon's Dogma 2 is going to use the same mechanics as this one. You can travel with 3 pawns, 1 main pawn, and 2 subsequent pawns. And they, again, will be from the players. Did I get myself turned around? I did. There we go. We're back on track.
The Duke's gone. Sure, some piece of I'm sure you'll find all you need. Not quite done yet. I'm sure you'll find.
My
all
goodness.
you need. Anytime.
Still waiting. Interesting. Shouldn't be long now. But we are not going to return to the Duke's castle without that forgery.
Ought we adjust our inventory? All these workers go about their business. How lively. We can rest till day or night. Simply leave word with the Indian.
A lot going on in the town. It does have a lived-in sort of feel to it, though as you play through, you kind of get used to what's going on. It becomes a comforting part of nostalgia through each playthrough. Let's see what's going on up here.
Met with His Grace. Any rarities to sell? I'll pay you right then.
What is it? I shall thank. 'Tis a wide gulf of class stands between.
Ah, it's nice that Simone has to remind us that we are lowly compared next to her and her father. How enjoyable to be reminded of your station in the social classes. Even as an arisen, which everybody looks to, you're still not as important as the noble class. Interesting. Scrivener should be done with our things shortly, so we'll just wait there, considering nobody else wants to talk to us.
So, what do you say? I'm sure you'll find all you need. Not quite done yet. I'm sure you'll find all you. Not quite. I'm sure you'll find all you. Not quite. I'm sure you'll find anytime.
I'm just going to wait here for a minute.
Scrivener at the Black
Precious
Cat
things
here
gone
can
lost or
duplicate
missing
objects in
have a
your
way of
possession.
turning up there.
So, I'm sure you'll find all you need. Not quite done yet. I'm sure you'll find all. Not quite done. I'm sure you'll find anytime.
Let's just go take another little rest until the morning. He says by the next day, but sometimes that day is exactly the moment you gave it to him. So it's 24 hours from then. So I normally rest a couple to get back to daylight. So we're going to do that real quick.
I hear no end of... Have your pick. Any you like.
Do I have anything to put away while I'm here? Oh, yeah.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
We're going to.
A fellow would be just a... Have your pick. What will it be today?
We're going to stay till
Understood.
morning. All right, now we should be
Aye,
in good
it
shape.
offers a clean bed, but it deals in vocations and skills besides.
A little delayed as we ran into that person walking through town there.
So, I'm sure you'll find all you. Here we are.
Okay. So we got the confidential letter
I'm sure you'll
forgery.
Find all you need. Anytime.
Let's return to the castle.
Now we're going to return to the Duke's place. We have the confidential letter and the confidential forgery. Why do we have two of them? Let's find out. Quickly. Quickly now. Sorry, pardon me. Arisen on a mission.
I see little evidence of the dark influence Fiedel spoke of.
Well, let's go into the Duke's domain. Uh-oh, what's happening? What's going on here? Yes.
A moment, sir. I'm named Gabriel. I serve under Sir Dario, captain at the Stone of the North.
Yes.
I see the captain was correct in surmising you would possess that letter.
Now, how would he know that?
'Tis a missive Chamberlain Fiedel asked you to retrieve. Am I correct? Pray, do not lend credence to that fox's lies. He's a man drunk on ambition. He plans to win the Duke's trust by spreading lies of sedition, happily shedding the blood of faithful men in the process. But even that is but a preamble. Giving him cause to meet with the Duke in private is as good as lending him your dagger to plunge into his grace's breast. Sir Dario is determined to see Fiedel's traitorous designs thwarted. Allow me to bring the letter to Sir Dario. As none know of it, you need fear no ill consequence. All I've heard of you suggests a person of keen judgment. Pray, give me the letter, sir.
I'm going to give him the forged letter.
Chosen wisely. So doing have spared the cat. 'Tis fortunate Fiedel moves slowly for a fox. I'm certain Sir Dario was... cannot promise what or when. Until then, I take...
I made 35,000 off of that. Early in the day still. Now we have to find Fiedel. There he is.
Still no sign of the letter, then? I'll know not...
We're going to give him the letter.
That seal. You found... And the seal is yet unbroken. I shall give it to his grace. You are a one...
And I made another 35,000 off of that one. So 40,000 for that quest using both of those. And we're going to talk with Aldous.
I speak for his great. Pray, make your
We're going to
choice.
gather evidence
You
for an important
mistake in this,
trial.
And a right to hear, sir. You know of Fournival, aye? He is among the wealthiest of Grand Soren's merchants, though now he stands to lose all. He is accused of a litany of crimes. I would beg a favor, if you've the time. It seems Fournival was as busy in his underground dealings as in his honest work. His bill of crimes includes bribery, fraud, abduction, the selling of secrets.
Sounds terrible.
Even collusion with Salvation. The inquest continues as we speak. Should the present tide prevail, he will likely be found guilty and put to death. Opinions are split, however, on the credibility of the present proofs and testimonies. A few days yet remain before the matter is decided. I ask that you go and gather what facts you can. Any proof is welcome, be it evidence or testimony, aught that clearly shows his guilt or innocence. Justice must be done, and for that, we've need of the truth.
All right. So we need to go collect evidence to either prove Fournival's guilt or see his innocence. Let's take a look around. So, I'm going to take on the quests. We have 4 days.
I hear old Fournival is the subject of an inquest. His conviction would bring me no joy, not least for the loss of revenue I would suffer. Arisen, I have a proposition, sir. I've long had dealings with Fournival, and want to believe in his innocence. Pray, take a petition for his acquittal from me, that it may help sway his arbiters.
All right, so I have a petition from Fidel that will show that Fournival is a good man.
You are to see me. I speak. Pray, make your choice, sir. I would ask you to seek out material. The inquest.
So we're going to give Aldous Fiedel's
Good.
petition.
You've brought evidence. Here, there's time.
Shortcut. Gonna make our way a little bit here.
She seemed happier than even I'd
I
expected.
recall hearing of Fournival at the Windmill of Power. And in Cassidus. Someone must know something about this matter. Let's ask around.
What? Fournival stands... In truth, the man was profligate. But he was not the sort of man to seek profit in the misfortunes of others. I will add my name to the petition. I shall pray that his innocence is proven.
We've done it!
So, the bishop's testimony will also show his innocence.
Rumor has it, salvation works with a man known as the Knights Champion.
Blustering fools, just mad. You there! There's time yet of all my try. If you see me through this storm, I'll sell to you at cost for the rent. 'Tis a generous. Now go, and pray put an end.
So if you save Fournival, the prices on his goods go down. And he does have some important things. Now, let's take a look at what we just picked up. So the gift ledger we just picked up shows that what he has done is laundered money. Let's not use that one if we want to save Fournival. We'll just hold on to that one. Who knows the true validity of that? He is a businessman after all, and there's a lot going on. Let's talk to Aldous real quick.
You are to see me. I speak. Pray. Make your... I would ask you to see material... The inquest...
We're going to give him Jeffrey's petition.
Good. You've brought evidence. Here. I shall see... There's time...
All right, so we're going to use this to make a quick trip. We're going to go here, because if we go to the Stone of the North, we can get a testimony as well.
There's something drawn on the hill.
Let's run down here real quick. Snow harpies.
Snow harpies.
Insolence!
Do not just attack blindly.
Get out of the way.
Strength in numbers arisen.
Apple.
Snow harpy. There, master. Dire wolves.
Dire wolves are a little more dangerous than traditional wolves.
Please, run it down!
Burn their wheels.
me to sleep real quick.
'Tis weak to fire!
Apparently everybody's sleeping.
That's all. Barely worth the
Ah, yes.
A tusk is broken loose!
And it's gonna fall.
Fortune buster. That's it. It's the prowl this
And
area.
it's done.
What's this? Careless running can leave a fellow out of breath and vulnerable.
Always pick up what you need here.
Sir Dario
And we're
was
gonna go
up there,
to
will I
this
believe?
fort over here, the Stone of the North.
The beasts of these
which will
parts
help
bring
us.
a greater challenge, to be sure.
Hi there.
Ransoren guards, so far from the capital.
Well met.
How's the day? Seems everywhere's coming.
There we are.
A messenger brought word. More's the pity. We'll be as cats without claws. I do not know the man well. Testimony given in person will... Pray, take one of my men. He will speak in my... I will send word...
All right, so now we go pick up the testimony from this man here.
The best men in the strongest hold are powerless without supplies to live on.
Up on the hill here.
I'm called Castor. Sir, I'm thankful to have you accompanying me to... Very well, sir.
So the help with this
We must see the
is that if we do have a fairy stone, you can use it,
back to the capital.
and anyone that is in your party will travel with
We
you.
arrived at the Duke's northern stronghold.
So we can get this witness back for trial without running into any problems.
Those stones will-
Support, Crystal Master.
Come on, this way.
Seems the castle walls are reached by a flight of stairs ahead.
The guards do have much to worry about.
Well met, sir.
We're going to bring this witness to Aldous and keep him safe. So we'll see what happens.
You are to see me for you. I pray. Make you brought a witness, have you? I shall see. There's time yet.
All right, so the witness is now part of evidence for trial. We have 2 ledgers and a witness. That should help us.
At present, seems like Fournival may be found innocent.
Well met, sir.
That helps. Let's drop this stuff off at the inn. We did gather some things. It'll loosen up our inventory a little bit,
Salvation and the Knights Champion.
and we'll be set
Capital
to go on to
spoils
other
of
tasks
rumors.
while this trial plays itself out.
I hear no one. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Looks like I picked up the majority of things.
What will it be today?
All right, that
Come
should
again
clear that.
Ought we adjust our inventory?
Take a travel here. Let's finish this one. We have to take out some dire wolves, and I know there's a bunch up this way, so we'll do that before this episode ends. And then when we return to our next episode, we should be somewhere around the way of seeing where the trial is at. And we'll be able to take on salvation at that time. So right now, we're at the Hillfigure Knoll. There's a carving on the hill. In honor of the Arisen. So we want to keep going up this way.
Get him!
A lot of bandits around here.
At your side. They're left exposed after a grand strike.
They carry gold. They carry rift crystals.
Do not just attack blindly.
We're going to go up this way. Take care of these dire wolves that are in this area.
A tower in the distance. What says the map?
Normally this area is teeming with them. There they are.
There's more bloodlust. There must dire wolves.
Dire wolf pelt. You can make some very cool armor out of some of these. Yeah, you running? And there's more up here.
One slip and it's a long fall down.
Ah, Chimera. We'll get there in a moment.
More clever than a cold wolf.
We did take care of those dire wolves.
Dire wolf.
Perhaps it bears novel fruit. What do you make of this?
We're going to heal here in the spring. If you have an empty flask and take the water from here, it's very helpful. Over in this area.
Spring will ease our weariness.
Fine. Sometimes you can find
If you lose your way, you need but consult your map.
Let's go down there. Gonna slide down here carefully. You can use those walls. You can ride against them a little bit. Otherwise, you'll just fall flat on your face.
The winds here are strong, though they ease as one climbs higher. This is a
All right,
fine
so
place
where's
to
the
lie
Chimera?
ambusher, isn't it?
There it is.
Attack while I hold it!
So the first thing you want to do is get rid of the snake's head. The snake is cleaved. Now you want to take care of the goat. And the Chimera is done. So first is always the snake, which is its tail. Then the head, because the goat will heal it. And that is that. Return to Grand Soren. We've seen this far side of Grancis. I can't wait for Dragon's Dogma 2 and see what parts of Grancis we get to take a look at then and see if we return to any areas that we're familiar with. That being said, that wraps up this episode of Dragon's Dogma. This is Avam here saying thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitch. Give me a subscribe on YouTube. Leave a like and a comment in the video. Thank you for all the support. I can't do it without you. Avam saying, have a great day, and I'll see you next time we're on.